This is my review on the director's cut of Robocop, the original one. It's 10 out of 10. I like this. I know I gave it a 0 out of 10 in past, but this is, I'm not sure which way. I guess, the reason why I don't know why I give it a 0 out of 10. I guess probably because I don't know which is better, this one or the director's cut, but obviously came close. I will say, what I noticed about the director's cut, even though they are not additional scenes, the violence is not really censored like it was. I mean, I didn't know the violence was censored until I watched the director's cut. Yeah, the scenes where the violence happens are a lot more hardcore than what it was shown in the theatrical cut. But other than that, I guess I think that's probably the only reason why I gave it a 0 out of 10, because it's not that I didn't like it, it's just that I guess I was hoping for a more different take on the story, but, yeah, so, apparently, this action scenes where the violence happens is, what got edited down. The director's cut doesn't edit down the violent scenes at all, it doesn't, tone it down. Unlike the theatrical cut, it's actually... You don't really notice how toned down the violence scenes were until you see the director's cut. It's actually pretty kind of jarring how toned down the theatrical cut violence were compared to the director's cut. I mean, I still like the movie a lot. I just wish I wish there was also a different story, to be told, or an expansion of what story that it did told, instead of this longer violence things. Is that's nice and all, but I kind of crave for something more. So I guess as a movie itself, it still gets 10 out of 10 because nothing got damaged, no harm really got found of the quality of the film. So yeah, in case you don't know what the story is, here it is. So the Robocop story, it's pretty much the same thing. Got this good guy, this good hired cop at the high. This cop is a good, pretty much this cop someone who's a good guy at heart, who has a family, gets gunned down by a bunch of guys, and then he gets his memory completely wiped and just turned into pot man, all cop, and is legally considered dead. Yeah, they made him dead legally, even though he's legally not dead. He's still alive. This in the form of this test cut. He just has a bunch of mechanical stuff keeping him alive. So kind of an asshole scene for the CEO at OCP company to do. So that's what the corporate company is called. The OCP, I think it's called. So yeah. They did that to because I guess they couldn't find any people that were willing to take the experimental project for Robocop. So they actually just got Murphy as a involuntary person by wiping his memory. So it's kind of interesting. He eventually, slowly, throughout the course of the film, starts to recover his memories, and gets spooked when his partner remembers him, and he says comes with an excuse saying there's a crime in pursuit, and so Luz can tell that's Murphy, but for some reason no one else can tell that's Murphy. She can tell that's Murphy because he does the hand twirl saying that Murphy wanted Murphy was trying to do to impress his kid. So because the Robocop, that's how you know. I guess he has his body remembers but for some reason it's kind of odd because saying his body. I guess this is his natural second nature for him to twirl his gun whenever he comes out, whenever he puts his gun back in his holder. I guess that became even though he doesn't remember who he was. I guess his muscle memory is somehow still active and remembers to do that. I really like this movie. So where was I? Oh yeah, he starts to remember his memory, and then he eventually remembers, gets all his memories back, and realizes that he really accepts that he really is Murphy, Officer Murphy. And that's why he actually, after he guns down the person that got fired from the company, that also behind the Robocop project, which is what made him the man he is now. So, well, machine war, more like the machine that he is now. So, turns out he also is he's took part in playing in Murphy's murderer, so that murdered him. And I guess the CEO fires that guy, and he says, and Murphy says thank you, and he's able to gun him down. and he wasn't able to do that first because of his primary directives won't let him arrest or assault a CEO member of the company that built him, and he explains this. So he basically this shows them the evidence that he found by playing it for them. So so he tells the CEO, so he's just going to show him the evidence that this guy that actually that worked for the Robocop. I guess the guy that actually the guy that wanted to work on this Robocop project that is pitched it to the CEO got killed by this other corporate douchebag. That's so evil he doesn't wash his hands after taking a shit and wiping his ass. Yes, he's that evil. It's kind of disgusting how evil he is. I mean, why would someone want to wash? He doesn't wash his hands. I mean, I was like, but it was disgusting how how he flushes the toilet after supposedly taking a shit. How he's supposedly taking a shit, and he just didn't wash his hands. He just grabbed another man by the hair. It was not even washing his hand because he's that grossly evil. Well, in the man's bathroom, so and those like, you fuck with the wrong guy. It's just like, so, and it's like, this is like, I'm sorry, it really bothers me that he didn't wash his hands. It just left the bathroom on washing the hands. It really bothers me that really bothers me a bit. Not washing his hands, everyone washes his, but except that guy. Who is, I guess, the main bad guy with him, but still, why can't he wash his hands? I'm going to honor this, so, yeah. After he guns that guy down that says, that the guy that doesn't wash his hands, guns that guy down and he falls several stories after being gunned down by Robocop, after he got fired. The CEO asks for Murphy's name, and he tells him his name's Murphy. And that's the end of our motion picture. It's like, so yeah, that's Robocop. The director's cut. I still really love this film, even with the director's cut. So, I say we'll see the downfall of the director's cut. It doesn't really offer that much, or really that much difference from the theatrical cut into enjoying. I mean, I guess it is long, but mostly the reason why it's long is because the action scenes are not edited down where the really violent action scenes are. So I guess it's like I guess I have my problem with the director's cut. So that's just I guess why I gave it a lower number than it should have gone in of liking it. But yeah, I'm still giving it a 10 out of 10 director's cut, you know? Okay, that's all I gotta say now.